Tinashe is back, but if you've actually been following her career, she's never left. She's been one of the most consistent R&B pop songstresses in her field. Most people will remember her 2014 hit Too On, and her crossover hit with Britney Spears on Slumber Party in 2016. But she got her start by releasing a series of alternative R&B projects. However, her aim for top 40 dominance was not smooth. She had a contentious relationship with her former label RCA, a label that ultimately mismanaged her career and didn't allow her much artistic freedom. In 2019, she parted ways with RCA, which happened to be one of the best things for her career, because she's just been releasing one great body of work after the next, and she's really been grinding non-stop. Tinashe is a songwriter, she's a dancer, she's gorgeous, she has a pretty voice, and more than anything, she puts motion behind her work. Some of her projects, concepts, and videos have been more thorough and well put together than some artists with major label backing. And I think her drive, but also her product being so good, is ultimately why she's kind of been championed as the underdog of the R&B pop world. And many fans hoped that she would have another commercial breakthrough. Even official publications such as Billboard took notice of her ambition. TikTok is an app that has both given life to some less than stellar music, but also some really good music or artists in general that might not be taken into consideration without the reach of major backing. If anything, I'm more surprised that it took this long for a Tinashe song to catch on to the app, because she has so many songs that toy the line of being catchy, fun, danceable, or even the sad and compelling balladry that goes viral on TikTok. She's also a dancer, which is a no-brainer for an app like TikTok. But to be fair, she is a really great professional dancer, and I don't think some of her moves are as easily replicable for TikTok challenges. And I do feel like there is a cultural divide there, like even with Instagram comedy and traditional comedic acting. In the same token, there's TikTok dancing, and then there's, oh, you can really dance. Nonetheless, Nasty is a song that set a new commercial precedent for her career after going viral due to memes on social media. Nasty debuted at number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Tinashe's 5th entry and first solo song on the chart as an independent artist. It also marked her first Hot 100 entry in almost 8 years. It also helped her obtain her biggest streaming week as an independent artist. Nasty is an understated R&B song with a catchy spoken delivery hook, and I definitely see the appeal of it becoming a viral hit, but I also think it still hits the sweet spot of having some artistic integrity. And I feel it could be a perfect gateway for a lot of people into the world of Tinashe, because while I think Nasty makes a fun summer hit and is a good song, it's definitely not Tinashe's best song. I really think there's something to be enjoyed in all eras of Tinashe, but I do feel her strongest work comes off the back of her independent music post-RCA. Songs for You was her first independent album during that time. It's vulnerable, it's cohesive, and still keeps intact those traditional R&B, pop, and hip-hop sensibilities. Some songs sound like surefire hits, and the album even slightly predates the 80s revitalization, as well as some of the house elements that would turn out on some of the 2020's most defining records thus far. Even though it's not her debut album, in many ways it feels like one, or at least a new beginning, due to all the label constraints she was placed under prior to this album. 333, released in 2021, is just as good if not better, but is sonically more adventurous, while her 2023 album BB Angel is super slinky and sexy R&B, but very inventive. Not one bad release, not even an okay release. I can confidently say, I think all of these albums are good. So if Nasty is your first taste of Tinashe, I certainly recommend checking out those releases. Tinashe has proved that consistency and playing the long game is still valuable in this fast music world.